Hello, everyone. Welcome back to yet another episode of the Force Talks webinar. I am Pooja Roy, the head of marketing and Force Talks, and we have today our honored guest with us, Miss Jyotsna Bitra. Jyotsna is a Salesforce marketing cloud expert who has been a 16-time certified Salesforce application architect as well, and a proud Golden Hoodie recipient. She is also a founder of MC Learning Camp and Impact Force, who has been helping us all the Salesforce enthusiasts out there for a long time now. With that being said, thank you so much, Josna, for joining us at the Force Talks webinar. We are truly honored to have you with us.
Thanks, Pooja. I'm so honored to be here and thanks for having me.
Josna, so you have been a true inspiration for all of us, especially the women out there. So I would love for you to give our audience a glimpse of your inspiring story. Like, how did you get into the Salesforce ecosystem, first of all? How did you start your Salesforce journey? Was it a part of your plan all along, or is just it just came along in the plan? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a great question, Pooja. So I go back 12 years and I recollect the fantastic things that happened in my life. So I was working as a configuration and release manager. And then I should say I was an accidental admin. I was supporting somebody in the Center of Excellence team with the integrations. And then I was helping on the Jira side of the integration, and then I got to know Salesforce. That was the first time I heard about Salesforce, and then I happened to know what it does, how it is beneficial. And
Right.
then as I worked on that integration, I got more acquainted with the Salesforce, and then there was an opportunity to work on the Salesforce as an admin. Then I switched to Salesforce and I worked on multiple clouds, the Service Cloud, Sales Cloud, Experience Cloud, and CPQ, Steelbrick at that time. So I worked on multiple clouds, and then there came an opportunity for working on the Marketing Cloud. So Marketing Cloud, I felt the work I do is much relatable to what we see in our day-to-day life, and what we do impacts the community and impacts the customers, and it has a major effectiveness on what we do on all the campaigns we run. So I found it much relatable, and I feel I'm much more interested in the Marketing Cloud, and then I made it my home. So from the for the past 6 years, I should say, I've been working in the Marketing Cloud with different clients on different domains and different industries. So that's how my journey started and how I switched to the Marketing Cloud full time. So apart from my regular work, so I'm active in the community. I love to help the people who are learning Marketing Cloud.
Yeah. Oh, that was great. That was quite a journey you talked about, Josna. We have been, following you for a long time, and we can see that you have been helping us all, the people who are, very much interested in marketing cloud. And I'm sure I have actually got to learn a lot of things while going through your stuff on LinkedIn and other platforms about marketing cloud, because I am into marketing cloud a lot. So yeah. Uh,
That's
so
great to know, Pooja.
yeah. So, Josna, it is that time of the year again. The Dreamforce season is finally here. The season we all were waiting for the whole year, right? The carnival has begun. So, how excited are you about Dreamforce 2023? Are you planning to like join via Salesforce Plus this year?
Yes, Pooja. So unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to attend in-person event, but
Yeah.
all the years Dreamforce has had a great place in my heart, something which I look forward to. And I remember the times when I fight with my boss to let me go, and there were times when they didn't cover for me. I had borne all the expenses from my pocket, and I went. I don't want to miss all the fun and all the exciting things that happen at the Dreamforce. So I'm really excited for this time. It's all about the AI and data and CRM. So I want to see what are the advancements, what are the announcements that's coming up on the data front and on the AI front, and how it can help us do our job better.
Right. Salesforce is all about AI. I love AI. I love AI. This year at Dreamforce, they are already marketing themselves as the largest AI event of the year. So we are expecting a lot of AI things happening at Dreamforce. So yeah. So you have attended a number of Dreamforces by now. Like I am sure it must have been an incredible experience for you. So Jyotsna, tell us about your first one. Like first ones are always exciting ones. So your first Dreamforce ever. Let's talk about it. When was it, and how was your experience? Was it like similar to the other Salesforce events you attended, or was it like totally different at all?
It's nowhere near to the other Salesforce events. So it's humongous. It's overwhelming, and so before I attended my first one, I only hear the stories from my husband. My husband also works in the Salesforce world, and he
Oh,
used to attend as a sponsor. So
okay.
I get to hear all the stories from him and how crowded it used to be, how busy he was, and telling all the stories. I was for me it was a fantasy, and when I got an opportunity to attend the Dreamforce in person, I can't express how excited I was. I was staying in one of the hotels where Dreamforce is also, some of the sessions were hosted. So
Oh,
even in the nights, I could go and look around the Dreamforest kind of setup held there, where people can go in, relax, and read something or do something networking thing. My first experience was that it was so overwhelming, so overwhelming. So it's all spread out across, I should say, the part of the city. And I even remember people complaining, the other local people complaining that we have taken over the city. And I remember many companies, they have declared work from home for their employees, so they know the place will be overcrowded and it will be hard. And I even remember Salesforce arranged for a cruise ship on the bayside to
okay.
accommodate more people. So at that time, the hotels were full, and I always get into the situation. I see people having issues finding the hotel in the last minute, so it's
Right.
all there. So first experience is most exciting and also the most memorable one.
Right. First ones are always so Dreamforce is like, a dream come true for a Salesforce lover. And it is always being a Salesforce lover, I can say that it is always a dream for us to, go and attend Dreamforce. Of course, it was supposed to be overwhelming for you. And like you talk about, city taking Salesforce is taking over the city at this time of year. Dreamforce is huge, we agree to this fact. It is a huge event happening once in a year, hosting people from all over the world. It is like known for its large scale. With large scale, and it comes with variety of activities. Thousands of people gathering at a place, talking and connecting with each other, attending events, conferences, keynotes. So while there are so many things going around Jyotsna at the event altogether, how do you suggest like one should prioritize? Because if so many things are happening together at once, it becomes important to prioritize, right? Like I'm pretty sure that at the event like this you want to attend as many things as you can, because it feels like everything is important at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, this is not practically possible, right? You have to prioritize in any way. So how do you suggest one should do that? Yeah.
That's right. You correctly mentioned that everybody wants to attend as many events as they can. But a word of caution, don't be so aggressive. So we cannot attend all the events and we cannot
Yeah.
be everywhere. So plan before even you start going to the sessions in the morning, or even before the Dreamforce kicks off. Go to the agenda builder and see what topics will be, what sessions will be of interest for you, and what topics would be more beneficial for you, and why you are there for the Dreamforce. Is that for the networking, or is that to get gain some knowledge or get to meet the experts? So there are a number of networking opportunities. If you are there for the networking, find out what are all the networking events that are happening. There are plenty of networking events that happen in the before the sessions kick off and after parties, after the sessions are done. So we can get a list of all the events that are happening and then selectively attend them. And for the sessions as well, if there are multiple sessions happening, make sure that in between two sessions there is enough time to go from one theater to another theater, or one venue to another venue. Some sessions may be happening at different venues as well, Moscone West, Moscone South, and the keynotes happen at a different location. So make sure that you have enough time in between, and also if you want to go and talk to the speaker after the session, also have that buffer time to have the questions answered, to get the opportunity to talk to the people there. So
Yeah.
proper planning is very much important, and also don't stress too much. So
Yeah.
take enough rest in between, stay hydrated, and carry all the medicines that are required, and carry be well planned.
Right, right, of course. Because when I can say, if I'm going there for the first time, I would be very excited to, attend everything and as much as events as possible. But then it is not possible at the end of the day. But these are the very good advices you shared, right? So I would also like to know, Jyotsna, like, is there any strategies you ever planned, like how to make the most out of Dreamforce? It would be like, because by now you have attended a number of Dreamforce events in person and Salesforce Plus as well. So, which is there any strategies you have ever planned which might help you to know to make most out of Dreamforce? Yeah, uh,
Um,
which
I,
might help our audience as well.
I would say I would definitely make use of the networking opportunities, because
Right,
that's one of the main reason I go to Dreamforce. So there are
right,
plenty of events that happen, like breakfast events for the user group leaders or the champions, or the newbies, first time attendees for the Dreamforce. There are several events that happen. So I will
true.
watch out for those events, and even the fun run that happens. I make sure that
Yeah.
I attend most of the events in the morning. So that's the way I get to learn new people, and also get to meet my old friends. Whom I have known only through the social channels, and maybe the first time for me to go and meet them in person. So I'll definitely make use of them, and also the after parties. I choose, I pick and choose which ones will be beneficial. So I
Right.
go not all the days, but only few days, just to make sure that I'm not overtired and I have enough energy to wake up and go to the event the next day. So, and as per the sessions, I make sure that I won't attend all the keynotes, only the ones that are more relevant to me. Let's say the
Mhm.
Marketing Cloud keynote is something which I look forward to. And I wouldn't be aggressive and plan to go to all the keynotes, because the wait, the queue for the keynotes will be very long, and there'll be a lot of wait time. And
True.
unless we get some preferred seating for the champions or the MVPs, we have to sit in the behind rows. So it's better to see from the Salesforce Plus, or live streaming will be happening at different venues as well. So
Yeah.
it will be more peaceful, quiet at those places. So we can just sit and watch the live streaming that happens. And
Mhm.
these keynote sessions are all on demand. We can go back to the Salesforce Plus, and we can watch them again. So I wouldn't worry to watch all the keynotes. And also,
Right.
something which I feel beneficial is the hands-on workshops. So for some people who do not have access to a particular product, let's say the Marketing Cloud, or some the Data Cloud, or the MCP, if they do not have access, hands-on workshops, they come with some access, limited access, maybe 1 week or 1 month. So, and also there will be step-by-step approach, and there will be mentors like who will be able to guide the process. Like there will be a certain use case, and we will go and implement those. So those are
Yeah.
the things which I will make use of.
Yeah.
And also I will, before going itself, I will favoritize the sessions that I want to attend, and then
Right.
depending on schedule and the distance the venue is, I will pick the ones which I want to attend.
Yeah, that's actually great thing you also shared about, hands-on experience. And also, we have mentors over there, we have MVPs over there, we have people like you over there who are always ready to help. So for people who are attending for the first time, or maybe who are attending alone, and who would not, who are not, able to connect and make use of, those networking opportunities, they can always reach out to you guys, the mentors, the MVPs there, who are always here there to help everyone. So yeah, I guess those were very good strategies you shared. Of course, are going to help people out there. So by now, Jyotsna, we have gathered this fact that Dreamforce is a lot of things. It is like magical. It is the largest and the most impressive tech conferences globally. But most of all, it is one of the incredible places to network, like you said. Like, it gives you an n number of opportunities to connect and network with the people, with the right people. So being like present there among thousands of people, can you share an unconventional or surprising way you might have connected with someone at the event? Like, because of course you cannot, it becomes awkward to go and directly reach out to people, and especially when you're going there for the first time, you said it becomes overwhelming. So is there any surprising way you would like tell us, like you connected with someone and it benefited you somehow? So yeah.
There are multiple examples that I can say here. I met many
Yeah.
people who became friends for life. Uh, First two or three dream forces, I went by myself. I did not go with the team. So that's how I made some good friends for life. So I stay in contact with them. So for everything, advice, or I give them suggestions, or I take the suggestions from them. It's like I made friends for life. And also the heroes that I have, the mentors that I have in uh, my life through the social channels before I attended Dreamforce. So I
Mm-hmm.
got to meet them, and the personal connect is always different, right? So I get
Yes,
to meet
of
them
course.
and talk to them.
All.
I know it is too busy. I wasn't able to spend time and talk much, but even a quick connect was worth it, and it was memorable for me.
Right. Well, it you, and when you go to places like this, you meet so many people, and of course, you make lifelong connections, and it leaves a very good impact on yourself. So yeah, that's so nice to know. So Josna, my next question to you is like, have you have attended? I'm guessing like you have attended Dreamforce on Salesforce Plus as well. Is that like right? So yeah, like when you were not able to make it to the event, you of course have attended. So is there a difference, like how attending Dreamforce on Salesforce Plus is fun? Like, is it fun, or how different it is from being there? Being present there at the event and attending it on Salesforce Plus, how do you suggest it makes any difference to people like us? Yeah.
So my last Dreamforce that I attended was in 2019, and after that, due to COVID, it didn't happen. And then last year I couldn't go. I attended the virtual sessions earlier, but attending the in-person event versus attending online, it's completely different. I should admit that. But at the same time, one need not worry that they're missing out all the fun that happens at the Dreamforce. Salesforce also makes sure that to keep everyone involved. So I see that on the Salesforce Plus. The global broadcasting is done for 72 hours continuously, and the sessions are streamed at different time zones. So the people on the other side of the world can also catch the sessions, attend the sessions during their daytime. There are multiple sessions, like the keynote sessions and the roadmap sessions that are available on the Salesforce Plus. So
Salesforce
it's
Plus,
an
right?
opportunity to not miss them, to watch them. And also, I see true to the core sessions. Uh, if I remember the name correctly, it's True to the Core sessions, I believe. It involves all the leaders from other side of the world also uh, uh, to engage in some conversations, to have some events together, some session together. So that feels like the people who do not attend, who do not have a chance to attend also, it feels that they can get involved and get some of the knowledge. I know at the live event there are like 1500 plus sessions that happen, and at the same
Right.
time you have to go through different venues and different theaters, and with the Salesforce Plus, you can choose the best ones and you can
Yeah.
watch on-demand sessions as well. So only limited sessions will be available on the Salesforce Plus. Among 1500 plus,
Oh,
there may be 75 plus or 150 plus sessions that are being streamed on the Salesforce Plus. But
okay.
those are all the best sessions that one should attend.
Right. So the important ones are always there and we can stream it, right? So it has its own pros and cons, I believe, because of course you're not going there and meeting people, so that is a con. And of course pros are there always, because you won't have to, like you said, you won't have to wander around. You can always save those and add it to your agenda, and you can, stream it live on Salesforce. So that is great for people like us. We are not going, so of course we are going to stream Dreamforce on Salesforce Plus this year. So, just now, my one of the most important question from you, I wanted to ask you, and I wanted my audience to take away from you, is that about the marketing cloud sessions. You are a Salesforce marketing cloud expert, and I'm sure you are the best person to suggest us what are some most interesting marketing cloud sessions happening this year to keep an eye on. Yeah.
So there are multiple sessions that are happening on the marketing cloud end. Now
Okay.
this year's theme being AI and data and CRM. I see most of the sessions have some connection with the data or the AI. So
Right.
some sessions are related to, though they're related to the journeys in the marketing cloud, they also focus on how the journey is can be kicked off from the data cloud, or the easiest segmentation can be done from the data cloud to, and that can be used in the marketing cloud. Most of the sessions are centered around AI and data, and I see some sessions on the APIs, and these are the sessions led by the MVPs, marketing champions, and the Salesforce product experts. So I would suggest uh, I would suggest to go to the schedule builder or the agenda builder and filter on the product and see the sessions, and also check out the timings and choose the ones that they would be of best interest for them.
Okay. That is actually a very good suggestion. Uh,
I have
and
one more thing to add, Pooja, and there are some special, unique type of sessions that happen. Those are the circle of success. These will be a roundtable discussions where there will be limited people on each table. Let's say there will be a moderator for each table, and there will be only 10 or 15 people engaged on a specific topic. So it will
okay.
give an opportunity to have an interactive discussion with the expert, and that's one kind of session which I would recommend. And also I talked about this before, the hands-on workshops. So it gives an opportunity to get access to the marketing cloud products. So if one do not have access, and they could benefit from that access, and also they could do some use case implementation right there. So I see
Oh,
these are much helpful. I have been the moderator for roundtable discussions, the Circle of Success, and I was
oh.
helping on some workshops 2019. So I
Great.
see people benefiting from these as well. So I would recommend, if somebody is attending in person, I would definitely recommend going there and attending these.
Yeah, that's why asking people like you of course helps, because like you said, you have that experience that it has benefited people. So yeah, I am definitely going to add it to my agenda. Those were some great session. I am a big marketing cloud fan, so I'm sure. So, with that, I would say it was a great discussion with you, Jyotsna, about Dreamforce. We had so many things to learn from you, especially about the sessions. I'm pretty sure like people are now more excited to be a part of this incredible event. But lastly, before we sign off, for our audience who are all set to attend the largest event of the year in San Francisco, are there any tips or suggestions you would like to give which might enhance their experience there, Jyotsna?
I would say plan well ahead. So
Yeah.
plan your day. So make sure that you are utilizing the in-person connects, networking opportunities, any they don't. miss them. And also wear comfortable shoes. You might have heard heard this everyone saying again and again. Wear comfortable shoes and carry backpacks. So and after parties, don't be aggressive. Don't try to attend all the parties.
Yes,
And connect with the experts and get all your questions clarified. And there will be, as I remember from my last Dreamforce, so there are different venues, at different hotels. So one hotel was hosting all the information related to the non-profits. So at one hotel, there was all about the theme was different for each hotel. So depending on what you're working on, what interests you, you can go to the different hotel and attend all the sessions there. So
yeah,
if overwhelms, if it is overwhelming, you don't need to go to all the places. You can just stick to one hotel,
yes,
see which one that more relates to you, and go attend all the sessions there and go talk to the product experts. So this is also a great opportunity where we connect with the product experts and get
okay,
our questions clarified directly. So I definitely made use of that connect with the product experts at my last Dream course. So I
yeah.
would say this is a great opportunity.
Yeah, I would like to highlight that you said that it is a great opportunity to clarify all your doubts and questions, because we do not get this chance always. So it is a great opportunity that you are circle among the people who are there to clarify all your doubts, the product experts, the Salesforce experts who are always there to help you out there. So yeah, that is one thing I would like to highlight. So yeah, it was a great conversation with you, Jyotsna. I had so many things to take away from you. My viewers had so many things to take away from you from this sessions today. So yeah, thank you so much, Jyotsna, for joining us. I had a great conversation with you, and we would like to uh, host you again. Thank you so much. Thank you,
It was
everyone, for joining us
Thanks,
today.
Pooja. It was my pleasure to be here, and thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you, everyone.